Hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Still looking good? Okay.
Yes, you look awesome. So
Good.
welcome.
Good.
Today we are spotlighting the amazing and incredible Cyrus Webb, and he is on. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Queen, for having me.
Oh, thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule. And you are on the Queen K Spotlight Show, and we're flipping it on you today because you're always doing the interviewing. You are on the Spotlight Show. Now, how would you describe yourself? Who is Cyrus Webb?
Who is Cyrus Webb? I think the easy answer, Queen, would be that I am a truly ordinary person that's been very blessed to do some amazing things. I think that has really been it. I think my life is truly the example of a blessing.
That's amazing. So what do you do?
You know, I guess the technical term is that I am an owner of a multimedia company. I'm a radio show host. I'm also the editor-in-chief of a magazine that we publish. I'm also the president of a book club, one of the largest co-ed book clubs in the country, as well as I'm an individual that hosts my own television show as well called Conversation. So I kind of do a lot under media, but it's all about getting people talking.
Awesome, awesome. I've been fortunate enough to be one of the people you've interviewed on your show, and twice, I believe. It was an exciting time for me as I had just written a book, and but just, you know, I've been following you ever since, and you've been a blessing. You've been an inspiration, and I think one of the things that I took from you is you're consistent. You keep rising, no matter, you know, no matter how long it takes. You just on it. I mean, what makes you do that? What's the driving force behind that? How did you get to become who you are today?
You know, I have to take that back, Queen, actually, to the women who raised me. I was raised by two very strong women. My mother, who's still with me, and my grandmother, who, as you know, I just lost last year. Yeah. The two of them raised me with the belief that anything was possible. And I received that early on in my life. I didn't always walk in it, because sometimes, you know, you hear things and people tell you, oh, you can do anything. And we don't always accept that. But I started to embrace that around the age of 20, and I realized that with God's help, I could, you know, be a conqueror. I could do anything. And you know, it's interesting, as you were saying that, I thought about, you know, a lot of times I think the worst mistake we can make is that we put a time limit on our blessings. And what I have learned is that maybe, you know, instead of a no, maybe it's a not right now. And I kind of look at life that way. If something doesn't work out exactly how I planned for it to at that particular time, I just say, well, maybe I'm rushing it. Maybe it's not that time. So I think having that balanced view has really been the key for me.
That's amazing. So, which brings me to my next question. What makes you get up in the morning? What inspires you and motivates you to keep going? We know the background of why you are the way you are, but what makes you keep doing it? What inspires you?
Because there's so much to do and there's so much to explore. But I'm always excited. My day starts very early, as yours does as well. But you know, I'm always excited about what the next day is going to bring. You know, I used to, and it's a difference for me now, because I used to find times where I would dread the next day because I would think about, you know, what may not happen or what could happen. But now I know every day is about endless possibilities, and that's what, you know, I really pursue with life, with the people I'm able to meet. You know, I know that each day is going to be a new gift, and I can't wait to open it.
That's incredible. So that being said, what is the next 12 months? What does the next 12 months look for you, Cyrus? What does it look like? What do you have in line planned?
You know, I'm really excited about this next year, Queen, because we're launching this month my very own candle line called Conversation Pieces. Real excited about that. Wow. I'm also a spoken word artist, and people know I love my candles. When I'm having an event, I love to burn my candles. Even on my television show, when people visit the studio, we had candles. And now I've developed my own line of candles, and it's debuting this month. So I'm looking forward to that, and already getting interest across the country of individuals who want to carry it. So I'm excited about that. I have my second inspirational book is coming out this year called Words We Choose to Live By. It's a book of celebrity interviews I've done, individuals sharing their about that under my heading called Get Your Read On. I'm publishing books that are multicultural, that are not only encouraging reading, but also loving yourself. So very excited about the next 12 months. A lot of great things going on.
That is so exciting. So now you're into product, and are they fragrances, or do they have words on them? What's so special about these candles?
Actually both. They actually have fragrances. It's a country, so I'm able to actually literally bring my home into your home. We have pieces of branches from my backyard that are inside each one of the candles, pieces of leaves from the trees that have fallen that I've collected, and we've crushed up and put inside the candles. I love clean scents, so there are a lot of citrus scents there. We're actually debuting with 3 candle scents, but they're in 5 different sizes, so I'm really excited about that. But also they do come on the label with words, because I do believe that each one of us is a light. The Bible tells us we're supposed to be a light in the world, and I want to encourage people to let their light shine. So in each one, there's actually a quote from my book, Words I Choose to Live By, encouraging people to be that light and to bring the best of themselves to each and every day.
Wow, it sounds exciting. I love candles myself, so I'm definitely going to be getting some. And I definitely love candles with a message. So it's like you're burning the message into your atmosphere. I can't wait for my book to arrive. I wish it had arrived already, so I would have been like talking about it more. But
right.
I did get my copy of your latest book, Words I Choose to Live By. It just sounds like something that will, make me, inspire me and make me do more of what I feel in my heart to do. So I really appreciate you just following your dreams, because when you follow your dreams, you give other people the sort of like permission to like, wow, if he can do this, I can do it, or if he can keep going and following his mission or his passion, why can't I, right? So this is a question that I didn't ask in the questionnaire, but I think it's something that you already will be able to answer, and it's this. Just assume that there's one person, there might be many more, but there's one person that's watching this, and just by what you say and by what you've said, they feel like, wow, if this guy has inspired me, I'm going to pick up myself and go for it. What can you say to that one person to inspire them to become all that they've ever dreamed of becoming?
I think probably the best thing that I could say, Queen, is what I have had to learn, and it's been a process for myself, and I wish I had someone to really tell it to me this way, and that is to never put limits on your own personal greatness. Because I think we live, unfortunately, in a world that will try to put their limitations on us, and I think that's the worst thing that we can do, is to embrace someone else's limitations, either for ourselves or for the world that we live in. So I would say, look, you were born with greatness in your DNA. You were created for a reason. You're here for a reason. Live that reason to the best of your ability, and don't worry about judging it by anybody else. Just live your own truth, and the world will unfold to meet you.
Amazing. I'm deeply touched, all goosebumps all over by what you said. Wow. Don't put limitations on yourself. Don't allow other people's limitations, either on you or on themselves, stop you from, developing yourself to where you could possibly go. Thank you so much, Cyrus. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I'm hoping that we can reconnect soon to talk about your next projects and just to kind of see how things are going in the next 12 months. Thank you so much.
Look, I appreciate that, Quinn, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for what you have done, not only in inspiring people through this platform, but through your own words and through your own life. I mean, what you've been able to achieve, what you have overcome, and the example you set is daily inspiring other people, whether you realize it or not. So I just want to say thank you for being a light in this world, and continue to let your own light shine.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm deeply humbled. Have a nice one, okay? Take care.
You do the same. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Crack it.